Hi, I'm Asi Wind, and you're watching B-Way Show.
Hi everyone, Shoshana with B-Way Show, here with Asi Wind for Asi Wind's Inner Circle. Performances start tomorrow. How are you feeling?
Excited. It's been a long journey because we built a theater within a theater, which took a lot of time, and just conceiving this whole show took years and years. So I'm at the moment we're like right about to open. It's very exciting.
Yeah, I love this space. It feels very intimate. Tell us what people can expect from the show.
The show is very interactive. So the first thing we did is we built a theater that is very intimate, probably the most intimate theater in New York, where every seat in here is right, so super close to the action. And I think that's really crucial for close-up magic. You can't just watch it, you need to feel it, you need to interact with it. So the moment you walk in, you're part of the show. So when you walk into this theater, you'll be given a choice. There will be cards with a red frame and a black frame. So the first choice you'll make is, what color do you feel like? Do you want to be a red, black, doesn't matter. So let's assume I'm going with black. You're going to be given a marker, and then you put your initial like this, turn it around, put your initial again, and then write your name in whatever calligraphy you mastered. So here's my bad handwriting, and I wrote my name. So it'll be A, and my name in the center. So the entire audience, 100 people, are going to create a deck of cards made of people's names. And I will use this deck of cards throughout the night. So every time I do a magic trick or something, it will relate to somebody specifically.
How did you get into magic?
How much time do you have? It's a long journey. I started as a young boy at the age of 13. What most people would consider a hobby, they get a toy magic box. I did not look at my magic box as a toy. For me, oh, this is my toolbox. I'm gonna make this my living. I just fell in love with magic. And at a very young age, I knew I wanted to do this. And as I learned more about magic, the more I fell in love with it, because I realized there's psychology, and it's about connecting to people, and it's about constructing and building, and the depth just kept going and going, and became more to me as I studied magic.
Who have been your greatest inspirations within the field?
Many, and as you walk through the hallway, I made a bunch of paintings of my heroes. So there's Ricky Jay, there's Houdini, there's David Blaine, and some names that you maybe have never heard of, unless you're Spanish. There's the name Juan Tamariz, who is the maestro. It's the man who taught me a lot about magic. And the message is, I could have not done this show without all these mentors, without all these people that influenced me. And it's because of them that I'm able to do what I do. So the inner circle is twofold. A, I'm introducing the audience to my inner circle and what does it take to become a magician. But also, I'm telling them that they are part of the inner circle, because without them, there is no magic. They need to complete the picture for this to happen.
Yeah, and we were even talking about that earlier, that magic is really this participatory nature, that you need to have an audience to be able to experience the magic.
So here's the deal. It's a secret. I'm not supposed to say this. I cannot do magic. I can't. What I can do is lead somebody as close as possible to seeing magic, and then he needs to make the final step to see it. So they are really, unlike paintings or maybe music that you can consume on your own, this needs to be an interactive process. It's a performer audience, and it's only when the two meet together that magic happens. That's at least what I've been taught or believe.
You were talking about the paintings, but it's so fascinating that you painted them. You are quite the artiste.
Well, I think painting gave me an outlet that was necessary for me as a human being. It's the only place where I don't need, like when I paint, I'm all alone. And when I finish a painting, there's no audience going, "Oh, bravo, great." I don't need that. And it's giving me that outlet to express myself, which is more intimate, and it's so opposite of what I do here, which is very interactive, energetic, and they feed me energy, and I hope it's a back and forth kind of relationship.
Yeah, and what has the relationship with David Blaine been like?
I've known David for a long, long time. The first time we met, through mutual friends, I said, you know, you should talk, because we happen to like the same type of magic. There's lots of types of magic, and the type of magic that I like, and David, is the psychology magic, the magic that borderlines believable. Is it real? Is it not? Which I really like.
Yeah.
And the first day we met, we ended up playing backgammon until 6 a.m. in the morning.
Wild party.
Oh, for us it was, with lots of trashing and that. Yeah. It was really, I mean, it was a long, it was like daylight, and like, okay, David, I gotta go. Yeah. But it was, we became friends before we became colleagues and collaborators, because I helped him with, you know, his TV specials, his live show, and maybe he doesn't know, maybe he shouldn't know, he taught me as much as I think maybe I've given him throughout the years, because David is a pedantic, detail-oriented performer, and this process really taught me a lot.
Amazing. Oh, that's amazing. Is there anything else you want to say directly to the fans?
I would say this: if you're coming to my inner circle, expect to take part of it, because it's a lot of fun and it's intense magic. So come see it, feel it.
We can't wait. Thank you so much for chatting today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the show.